Now I'm streaming. There's a 2-minute delay, but that's fine.
Cool.
Pandas versus RedAlert. That's the one. That's the one where everyone wanted to see what happened. Because it was like, how did RedAlert manage to lose versus Pandas? Oh yeah, here we go. Game starting. All right. So this is game 2 of a best of 3 match. Between INSANElogic and RedAlert. RedAlert had a rough start to the last game. The Colossus got a little bit out of position, and he managed to get run down at the beginning of the game, and then later on a frigate bounced, and that was pretty much the end of the game there. So there was a lot of thought about composition. You know, how heavily does INSANElogic want to react to the likelihood of a void ray from the other team? What composition will work best to get against that, while also, you know, having enough damage and meat on the sides that they can maintain really strong aggression. You know, there's like, do we go LLFF with a Raven in there, or do we do something else? Do we get a carrier for the vortex and the you know, in case they don't want to go void right now because they lost so hard that first game. So there's a lot of meta thought about what the composition will look like. In this cast, I'm going to be joined by Shmoopy.
What's up?
Yeah. And so here I'll go ahead and read off the red team. So we have Mob by Dick going Mutation Side Lane Leviathan from the red team. Barry Hall's going range missile. OG Kush going range missile or range rocket with a frigate. Shorty going Overlord with Plague, Saranja going Imp, and Rhiannon going side lane 5 Griffin opening. Right, so you can say the blue team ships.
Yeah, it might be a little slow because I'm on a new laptop here, but looks like we got Sonya up in top lane on Nova Void. Then we have Yohanga with range and 1 missile on BC. Evanopoulos with 4 shield, 3, what do you call those, missiles on Colossus. Senek with EMP. Animosis with 5 missile frigates. And being pushed back into top, we have fast forward on Levy. Looks like he's got mutation and the standard 2 speed. So pretty standard from blue team, I think.
Yeah, the ship is what's surprising to me is not necessarily the composition or the openings, but rather just who is on what ship. You know, this is the first time I've seen Yvonne on anything other than a dreadnought. Yvonne is a center Colossus, where usually he opens as a side lane dreadnought. And their BC Yohanga yesterday was almost exclusively, I think, playing Arbiter. And they're going to pause here. I'm not entirely sure why. The game doesn't seem to be lagging for me.
Yeah, I'm fine too. I'm not sure. Maybe they have some last minute communications after taking, a little while to, they're not known for quick loads on tournament games, right?
No, not terribly. Yeah, EU is like notorious for slow lobbies.
Gotta make sure all the T's are crossed, I's are dotted.
Yeah, but I'm like wondering. I guess I could alt tab and see if someone disconnected from TeamSpeak or something, but I have no idea what the concern is right now. I mean, they have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They have 11 people in their TeamSpeak, but some of those are just spectators. Like Wildfire is. No, is that Wildfire? No, that's Wild Heart. I'm confused. Yeah, so they have like a ton of people in their TeamSpeak, so I can't imagine, or is it? I don't see how anyone disconnected. So I'm not sure what the concern is. Maybe someone's mouse died.
There we go. They're loading. So yeah, about Ivan Apple, he was saying earlier, I think, that he liked, he liked Colossus as well as Dreadnought. I think he's just, kind of all around he's been playing forever, like a lot of us. So
No, yeah,
he's versatile in the takes.
he definitely can play more than one ship. It was just interesting that a lot of people will start to favor their main in a tournament and to be like, yeah, I mean I can play any ship, but when push comes to shove, I'm gonna prefer my dreadnought play or my over other ships. It's like Sanya can definitely play more than one ships, but I think Sanya probably feels most confident about his Void Ray play. And so yeah, there was a lot of thought about Red Team's composition, and so it looks like they went with a side lane D, but also a side lane L, so that they would have a strong early game response on both side lane, regardless of which lane the Void Ray ended up going on. And then in the mid, they don't go the Arbiter. We don't see an Arbiter from either team here. Instead, they're going with the Raven. So they have the Radar and the Imp, and then a Overlord and a BC. So they have 3 ships with Denial in the mid. So if one Denial ship dies, they'll still be okay with the Void Ray.
Sure, I'm surprised to see so many levies in this tournament. It's kind of a slow ramping ship in bugs. I mean, it's strong for sure late game, but I've always thought it can be tough to get. The initial push you need to get it so powerful.
But they did good with their Leviathan last game. He managed to dive in and eat the. I mean, that was after the game was pretty much already won, but he was.
User joined your channel.
OBS turn off the background. I'm not sure, but.
Oh, that might turn to me. I usually have mine off. I don't know why it's. Here, let me get it. I might be.
Like hide BG. I'm not sure which. There are multiple backgrounds that can be referred to.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I'm an observer. Do we even have the option to turn off background? Because I don't see the normal interface.
Oh yeah.
You're an observer? You can't hide the background.
Oh hey Windu.
Hey, how's it going?
I hate how it doesn't default to observer chat, so I have like a million whispers open right now.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, that's really annoying.
So I'm being told that the Pandas have won their game against Cookie. Is that true?
I have no idea. It's not the game I've been watching.
Okay, which one are you watching?
I'm in RedAlert versus INSANElogic. This is game 2. And so someone was saying in TeamSpeak earlier that they thought the other bracket or the other group was going to do a best of 1 or something. And I was like, that sounds curious. I thought this stage was supposed to be all best of 3.
It's up to the captains. It is best of 3, but if they decide on a best of 1, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
It's up to them. They have to both agree on it, though.
Well, but it is a best of 3. That's what you now know.
Yes, it's supposed to be best of 3.
And so how does the points work, Windu? So if you get a kill, is that a tiebreaker somehow, or what is there any appeal to getting kills other than just to keep count?
Yeah, it is actually a tiebreaker if we have to use a tiebreaker. Then you go back and you look at how many points they gained throughout the tournament, and then that will be a tiebreaker. So ending a game with 6 ships is beneficial because you get 6 points.
Right. So that RedAlert managed to pick off the Leviathan at the end of the first game was actually good, compared to going 6-0.
Right.
Oh, we got Corruption Vile on Yvonne over here, but he's going to get Raven protection, but the Dread is going to cut in. Only 3 gats on the Dread. But I still don't think that's going to be enough to really pick off a 8 shield.
It's not even here. Oh.
Yeah, he went 10 shield on the Dreadnought early, so he's not going to have enough damage.
Yep, he didn't skip the life upgrade, just going straight shield, so he has that good maintained HP.
Yeah, that's kind of odd on a Dreadnought, right? Because usually you're playing with, no shield on it. I'm curious how that works out.
Yeah, it used to be really odd. What is going on here? Windu, I'm gonna have to mute you because I'm getting a lot of feedback.
You are?
Yeah, for some reason, I don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll just get out.
Okay. Oh, you can stay if you want to stay. I just have to mute you. Okay. Sorry about that.
User disconnected from your channel.
Whoa! I alt tab and suddenly Sonya's getting eaten alive. Whoa, Sonya, what's going on here?
Oh shit, yeah, I was watching the levies. Looks like they're stabilized.
Oh, I mean, this is still pretty tight. I mean, Sonya is okay, but now it's Johanga that I'm worried about.
Oh shit, that bile on the void could... Yeah, never mind.
No, Sonya is... Oh, Sonya is burning, but Sonya is out. But Sonya cannot go back in here to help Animosis, but... Oh my goodness. This could be it. Yeah.
Well, I should rewatch that. They were just completely out of position. Blue team was.
They warped in to save the Void Ray, and everyone ended up dying as a result. Oh man, Yikes.
Caster fail. We were, distracted by the tournament organizer.
I paused for 1 second to be able to fix the audio, and that's the game. that's how Star Battle is. It's like...
Yeah, I mean, it is a, what do you call it, a very sensitive game. You can lose in a second.
And so that's both games where the Void Ray has, the game has been too fast for the Void Ray to develop. They were playing for this really strong late game, counting on the Void Ray to eventually be able to get in. But this early game positioning has wrecked them both games.
Yeah, I didn't see last game, but yeah, Void Rays, when they're not, they call them the glass cannon, so being glassy in the mid game can be a definite disadvantage if you don't, until you can ramp up, as you said.
Yeah, basically you have to wait like 17. Basically, you're counting on the game lasting at least 17 minutes, thinking that okay, we're gonna have a little bit soft of an early game, but so long as we get into that mid to late game, we'll be better off as a result, right? Yeah, RedAlert is.
Yeah, RedAlert is.
I don't see it. I don't see how it's possible at this point with what they have.
Yeah, they don't even have a support. I mean, pub games, maybe the Void Ray pulls it out if he back farms or, gets, synced with the leap. If the Levy can farm too. But, yeah, no, not this. In a tournament game, I'd put their chances near 0.
I mean, this is early enough that, Shorty does not have Siphon yet. So, maybe, let's see, that Saranja has Imp. And, but Barry has Lockdown. Like, I mean...
Yeah, okay, Void's down. Alright, that's... PC is left, so now they're even closer to 0. Okay. GG called.
GG. A rough morning for RedAlert, yeah.
I'm gonna check that replay, because that, so you said the Void just overextended?
Yeah, maybe he was going into back farm. I don't know. You get so caught up with the side lane, head-on-head tentacle fight, and then suddenly Void Rays.
Yes.